Next question is we finally get a shapeshifter. Now, was the shapeshifter's name Chameleon?
Real quick before you get in there, you said finally get one. This is the second shapeshifter we've seen.
We
Remember
did
Okay,
have
that?
one.
well
Yeah.
remind me and other people who was the first shapeshifter.
Well, the very
Yeah.
first shapeshifter was that one that actually shapeshift for Madeline Stidwell in the very first season that pretended to be a hooker, but then was actually that fat slob looking white dude that took
Yeah.
pictures and then
Yeah.
blah 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 that made them vote Vaught's way to get superheroes in the military, which is why Homelander kind of has the power of the executive
was,
branch even has now. Yeah.
That was
And then,
Doppelganger.
yeah, the doppelganger. And then the second time they had him, he would actually turn into Madeline Stidwell for Homelander so he can have that whole mommy cuddling thing that he's got with Firecracker now. And then he used to turn into Homelander himself to try to, like, hey, you want to fuck yourself type shit. Homelander broke his neck. So this is the second shapeshifter that we've seen that, well, take it away. You've seen it. It rips its skin off to switch. But I think do
That's
find it's
nuts.
interesting that they use like almost a reptilian type of way to do it. Like
Yeah,
the eyes fold this way, and I
Yeah.
don't just take your form after I tear my skin off. It copies your memories as well. So interesting.
What do you,
Very
Darrell? What's your take on like their I guess their concept of being the shapeshifter?
I loved it. Like I remember somebody trying to point it out, like the Supernaturals. I ain't watched that in a while. It's like that, but I like the skin peeling ability. It's almost like a skinwalker. That's why I called it a
Yeah.
skinwalker
It was
more
sick.
so. So that's why I looked at it as. But I
That's
love the visuals of it. Like it makes it more realistic. Like
It's brutal, yeah. She was
Yeah.
running down the shit and just ripping her shit off and didn't even flinch. So you know that they do this all the time.
Yeah.
They're just numb to that pain. If there is even any, but like man, that's crucial.
Ma, who's like in comic anime lore, who's the best shapeshifter to you?
That's a good question.
oh, I got one.
I got you. We'll
I
get to
can't think of one off the top of my head, but like just like my favorite anime.
it.
That's a great one, but my favorite anime of all time being Naruto. I have to say, just them. 'Cause they can all just do it. They
You
have to-
did say
they all
anime.
can just do it.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
In Naruto, you have the ability to transform to anyone
you're
you
right.
want to.
You're
With
right.
jutsu. It's
yeah.
called a transformation jutsu.
I forgot what it is.
You just
And Naruto used to do that wild harem jutsu on fucking Jiraiya and
transform
turn
to
into
anyone you
bad
want.
bitches.
So I'm gonna say
Okay.
Naruto. But this
Okay.
episode, like the way she did it though, was crazy. Like the way her skin peeled off, and
Nah,
it was like
she
gruesome,
ripped
but like
off.
it worked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it was gruesome.
it was gruesome, but it worked. Though. It was really cool.
That was awesome.
To see it in fast motion, I definitely felt like we
She was
connected.
running down the stairs. I was like, "The fuck is this bitch doing?" I was
That's
what
what I
like,
was
Yeah.
saying. Too. I'm
I
like, what
was
is she
sitting there
doing?
like I was putting my hands in the air like, ah.
Bro,
Like,
when she
what
grabbed-
are you doing? Don't that hurt? Like,
When she grabbed the old chick, I'm like, why she grabbed the old lady like that?
I'm like, what's she doing? Then she turned around and looked at bitch and her eyes flapped. I'm like, bitch. Bro, that was wild. But yeah, that was wild.
They took me
That was
a while to
wild.
catch on, but I caught on.
Darrell, you said you had a shapeshifter in mind for yourself?
Yeah, if it's off the show called Grimlock. I don't know if y'all know about it. It's a supernatural.
I heard
And dude, it basically that's where the boys got it from. Dude can turn to a werewolf or whatever, and how he turns is his whole skin like peels off, and as the werewolf, he eats the flesh of his human form. He eats it as the werewolf, just so he could turn back. And to turn back, his human hand has to come out the werewolf mouth and pull itself out the wolf. So like out the body. Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can watch it. The transformation, like his eyes pop off, like his eyes pop out, everything, like his whole body like rips apart just to turn to a werewolf.
I thought the
It's the-
Van Helsing werewolf transformation
Nah,
was bad.
it's-
That's way
What-
worse.
Bro,
That's way
I'm gonna put it on Discord. I'm gonna put it on Discord. You gonna crazy? Yeah.
All right, so any chance do you guys think? Well, I mean, I think it's kind of obvious, but maybe not everybody else kind of see it. Do you think that shapeshifter was Starlight when she put on that uniform and had sex with Huey?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roast her face, but she was looking right there.
I ain't gonna lie. I was just like,
I
let me wait for that.
Aaron Moriarty, they got it either way. I don't give a damn. Got that shit, but anyway, we ain't talking about
Is
that.
there any outtakes out there I can look at?
I was like, all right, do what you do. You still get it, bitch. But anyway, now that was crucial though. That whole realization that was a shapeshifter at the end. I was like, oh shit.
It's just the eyes kind of gave it away and all that. Yeah, and she hates the
that was the
uniform.
bitch at the bar, and I was just like, she put it back on. I was like, okay, she's coming back around for some crucial shit. And I even thought to my head, I was like, it's crazy. She went ahead and crashed, and then it happened. I was like, all right, bet, all right. And then she put him to sleep. I was like, okay, cool. And then she went ahead and went in that mode and went back. And I noticed that Huey, like earlier, put that laptop in the safe after Starlight found out, you know, that he kept the outfit. And I knew that was where he was looking at Newman's file and her blowing up her parents' head and all the dirt that he had on her. So it's like, she's a bug.
Yippee-ki-yay.